Hey, what's up, church family? It's Wednesday. It's time for our midweek devotional. This past Sunday, we read from Psalms 46, and we read a scripture that a lot of people have heard, that I have heard myself. And I want to read it one more time, and let me just read it. It is Psalms 46, verse 10. It says, "Be still and know that I am God. I will be exalted among the nations. I will be exalted among the earth." Now, if you haven't heard what was going on during all of these scriptures, you can go back and look at last Sunday's sermon. It talks about all of the background. As we look at this, be still and know that I am God. And the title of the sermon last week was Before We Press Play. We've been on pause for a while. We're getting ready to be reintroduced back into society. I don't know what that means, but we're getting ready to try to go back to our new normal. And before we press play, I want us to be still. I want us to reflect. And the question that I want you to ask yourself today is, what will I continue doing that I didn't do before? You see, I realized that this crisis has caused us to do some things that we were very uncomfortable with. It's caused a discomfort among everybody in different ways. Now, here's what I know. Discomfort causes growth. Crisis is the cradle of innovation. Discomfort causes growth. Now all of this has forced you to have to do something differently. We have all had to adjust to our life in some way. We've had to adjust. Now, some of these adjustments we don't care anything for, but there are some things that maybe we started doing that we want to continue doing even after all of this has subsided. And I wanted you to ask that question, what are those things? What will I keep doing that I didn't do before? Think about it. For me, this has caused me to seriously put some thought into our online presence. So I am going to begin focusing more on our online presence, quite a bit more than I have before, on our online presence, because there have been people who have been reached through this that we weren't reaching before. So for me, there's a change. That's something that I'm going to begin to focus on. Another thing, I personally, as you've seen in some of the worship videos, have just enjoyed gathering around on our back deck, me and my family, around the fireplace. And we would do worship. But I also have been coming home quite a bit at nighttime, getting away from the noise of the television and just going outside and looking at the stars. And there were moments and times when the family just came out and gathered around, and we would just sit and talk around the fireplace, and there would be spontaneous conversations that would happen. We might just be talking about something funny and laugh, or we might be talking about something serious. But I think I found a new place in my home to gather and just enjoy each other. That's for me. So what I'm doing is I want you to ask yourself a question before we press play. What will you keep doing that you didn't do before? There are some things that you might not want to get rid of. You might want to keep. Whatever it is, I don't know. It could be as simple as, hey, shopping online for groceries. Ask yourself that question before we press play. Hopefully, I'll see you Sunday.